Evelyn Lozada of Basketball Wives fame. She has been accused of being anti-black woman for quite a while, on and off the series by some various cast members, fans of the show. But now her former bestie, who turned enemy, who turned bestie again, now frenemy. Well, no, they're not even frenemy. I think they're enemies now. Shots fired. She has come out and said that Evelyn, she believes, does have a problem with black women. Oh, by the way, she is a black woman. She is of Basketball Wives fame. You know, at one point she was engaged to Antoine Walker. She famously left him when he went broke, so he feels she didn't stay down with him. They were together for many years while he was with Boston, and when he won the championship in Miami. She was one of the first OGs on Basketball Wives back in 2010. She was besties with Jennifer Williams, whose husband at the time played on the Boston Celtics. His name was Eric Williams. We saw a lot of things happen. We saw them be kind of mean girls together, fashionable, beautiful ones, but, you know, maybe a little mean, depending upon who you ask. And at various points, because Evelyn is Puerto Rican, she was accused of being anti-black, that she maybe didn't like black women, picked on black women because she felt superior. So recently, Evelyn and Jennifer have fallen out in their friendship. Once again, it played out on the show based off of Evelyn expressing concern that Jennifer's new now husband, then fiance, boyfriend, was a scammer. He has been accused of several crimes, financial crimes, and, you know, kind of grifting people. These are the accusations. He had to get restitution paid, a certain amount, to be allowed to go overseas for his wedding. He went out of jurisdiction without approval and had to serve jail time. It's a lot, child. Basketball Wives, Monday at 8 p.m. on VH1. However, Jennifer and Evelyn have been friends for over 20 years, and they have fallen out. They fell out when Jennifer gave similar warning to Evelyn about getting involved with Chad Ochocinco Johnson. Right? So this is kind of the reverse of that in some ways. But I find it interesting that Jennifer is now claiming Evelyn to be anti-black when she was right in lockstep with her in so many of the activities. And also, Evelyn's other best friend is Shani O'Neal, a black woman. She and Tammy Roman have had fits, also a black woman, and have also been friends. But there was other women on the show, Susie, who was not a black woman. Basically, what I'm trying to say is I feel like if Evelyn feels like you are disrespectful or out of line or not in her zone, whatever that may be, she's going to get at you. I am not defending her. I have not heard her say anything against black women, but I am saying that I find it interesting that you were okay with that aspect of her personality for decades. But now that you two are having a tiff, you want to point it out and use it and weaponize it. I don't know if that feels authentic to me. And I don't know if it is the right voice from Jennifer, considering you were a party to so much of what you are now accusing her of for so long. There should be some accountability in that. And if you truly feel that way, you owe a lot of black women an apology as a black woman yourself. And, you know, that's sort of what the deal is with that as far as my thoughts. Andy?
Look, I remember watching that first season of Basketball Wives, and I was not a fan of Jennifer Williams. I don't know if she's changed, you know, her whole shtick or whatever, you know, since that moment, but it just sounds real clout chasey to make that type of statement, because I feel like it's popular. It's popular to kind of question folks' blackness now. So, you know, she's just doing the clout chasing thing, in my opinion.
I agree. I mean, I don't remember her taking up for OG, who was a popular castmate on Basketball Wives a few seasons back, former lingerie football player who had altercations with several of the women and accused them of being anti-black and labeled some of that at Jennifer. This is what I do think. I do think that they are, excuse me, somewhat elitist, popular pretty girls that only want to hang with other popular pretty girls. And if they feel that your gear isn't up to par, that you can't move in the right spaces, you know, maybe not now at 50 for them, but certainly 15 years ago when the show premiered, absolutely. So I just, again, I personally have never seen these type of interactions. I watched the show from the beginning. I'm actually in Basketball Wives LA at one of the events. You could see me on there. Random. I was there to interview them and stuff. But this was a while ago. And, you know, it, it's just an interesting thing. And I know people have their feelings about Evelyn, but I'm side eyeing Jen. So that's that.